because there's still something to play for. And there still is today, and when they get ready for this game. But they showed it with a lack of focus, a lack of intensity, a lack of want to. And you just wonder if that's gotten contagious for everybody when Garrison Brooks is now as visibly dejected as he is, and he's the guy that is the most emotionless player in a while we've seen put on that uniform, and you can tell now where he is with the frustration level of this team and the lack of winning. And also, I think this game means more to Virginia Tech, just like it did Pittsburgh as they're trying to get back to the NCAA tournament. Bad recipe for success. I think Virginia Tech wins. Carolina falls to 8-10, 1-6 in the ACC. And we come on and do another podcast just saying, well, this went wrong again.
Well, if you're looking for positivity from me, I am not going to pick Carolina in this game. This is just too big of a task, having to go to a place that, like you said, has not been overly kind to the Tar Heels in the past. I feel like, isn't it one of those places kind of like Miami where, like, they don't lose there a whole lot, but every game there is always really, really difficult. It's never easy. But this is a game where, look, I mean, Carolina right now, we all see it. This is a team that lacks confidence. And, you know, unless Cole Anthony can return, I don't even know if he returns, you know, in this game. That's going to be a tall task, especially for a guy that I don't care what he says, what he's telling, you know, his friends, what he tells the media, whatever. He is not 100%. He will not be 100% when he comes back. It's probably going to take some time for him to kind of get himself back on track. That's why you'd rather see him come back sooner rather than later if this team's going to try to make the tournament. But this just feels like one of those games right now where, you know, it's going to be a monumental challenge for Carolina. I'd like to see it happen, but I just don't see it happening. I think Virginia Tech pulls out the win. The Tar Heels lose their fifth straight game. The good news is that you do have a Miami team coming up that I think is, you know, not quite the challenge that Virginia Tech is. I just think this one kind of comes at a bad spot on the schedule to try to end this losing streak.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of the Royce Boys podcast. Before I let you go, we know we're going to talk about the HeelToughBlog.com. I encourage you guys to go check out the website. A lot of great content on the site we got going right now. Basketball-wise, we got you covered from the Pittsburgh loss. There will be an article up about my opinion of should Carolina go to 2-3 zone full-time, as we discussed on here. Football-wise, a lot of news coming out for Carolina football, whether it's guys leaving the program, guys joining the program via transfer portal or commitments. Go check out those articles all on HeelToughBlog.com. Also want to encourage you guys to like and subscribe to this podcast. You can find the Royce Boys podcast on Spreaker, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Podcasts. We're on every podcast platform. We want to give you a like. Give us a review. Most importantly, hit that subscribe button. That way, whenever we upload a new episode, you get it right there on your podcast feed. And also, keep an eye out. We have me and Anthony have a new website launch that we're going to launch for Work QC Broadcast. Whenever we launch that, make sure to check all. There'll be a lot of great content on that podcast-wise for all different kind of podcasts you want to listen to, as Carolina basketball, college football, you name it. There will be all different kinds of podcasts on that website. It'll be QC Broadcast. It'll be launching here very soon. Well, we thank you guys for listening to this edition of the podcast, and as always, go Tar Heels.